Hello everybody and welcome once again to Galactic Science 2. So in this episode I was promising to do setting up the rest of this stuff for the steel hull, but when I was doing that I came across a few interesting problems. So let's have a look at those first of all. Basically what I wanted to do now is to add another assembly table here. They're fairly straightforward to make. And what I wanted to do is to make so here I put on top of this, I put an import bus. Well, I thought, well, that might work. So I'll show you what I've done here. So let's go and get, say, I wanted to make some, what are they called? Capacitors, automatically. These Ender IO capacitors. And the problem was, I'll show you what the problem is. Let's start with this one. I think I'll remove this from here, and I'm going to come into the back of this. The reason why I had to do this is because everything got full. So, oops, wrong one. Let's take some chisel. That'll do fine. So let's take the capacitor out of here. And what was in here before was that one. So let's say we want to make a capacitor. So what should happen is, in fact, I think they're going to be automatically made because they're coming in here. Look, I've already got 30 made. And they're in this export bus, so they're being crafted automatically. So what will happen is you'll get the 3 bits in here. Fine. Okay, no big deal. We can select the capacitor here. And I was thinking, well, I can't put another chest on top of this, can I? Because I've got 2 already. So let's find another way of doing it. So my first thought was to put an ME import bus on here like this. Put it on there, everything disappears. So I thought, okay, let's look over here. I've got 31, but I think that was already in progress. Let's try that again. Actually, I don't think we're going to get any more made. Still going to be 31. Well, what? I'll tell you what though. Let's do it like this. Let's look for a block of gold. I should have one made, and I haven't got one made. Let's make one. So I put a block of gold in here. Is it going to get taken out or not? Whoop. Ah. Oh, storage bus. Storage bus. Ah, I don't need to do this at all, do I? I don't need to do any of this because it's being done through the ME interface. Oh, that makes life a lot easier. Let's take that out of there. And it should craft another one in a few seconds. There we go. And it disappears. So I don't need these chests in here. Oh, fantastic. That makes life a lot cleaner. I don't like them anyway. Alright, what I was going to do was to use these 9 mini chests, but I don't need to do that. So let's just break. Wow. Fantastic. And it saves a bit of stuff as well, doesn't it? You don't need these like that. Makes life a lot nicer and neater. So these 3 assembly tables will work fantastically well. Fantastic. I didn't. Well, here you are. You learn something new every day. Oh, that one belongs in here. So if you look at this assembly table, we should see steel hulls in here. Now, the next thing I noticed, because one of the things I was trying as well was the annihilation plane here. An ME annihilation plane, and it basically pulled up the assembly table. I was going, okay, that's not what I wanted at all. Let's get rid of that. Put that back again. So now, where was I? I was looking at, oh dear, I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, I know, crafting. So that's crafting copper ingots for whatever reason. And that's still crafting this block of wood, but it's all finished. So let's go and have a look at that now. Now the block of wood was really a 16K assembly table, wasn't it? So what we can now do, we can take all of these items out of here like this. What we could actually do is put a block of wood in its place and it'll actually get rid of it. think it'll get imported in. Oh no, it won't. Not in that way anyway. So now let's come over here. Oh, we've got no. Oh, great. So we've got 4 of these, plus 2 redstone blocks, plus 1 glowstone block, plus 32 flux dusk. Will make a 16k storage bus. So where were we doing that one? In here, I think. Yes, that's the wood recipe. Yeah. So let's remove the wood recipe and put these items into here. Oh, I don't need to do what I just did. And there it is, 16k ME storage bus. So let's click that on, and this will start to be made. And it's the same amount of power as we used before, basically 300 and 400 million RF. I've got to watch out my RF thinking about that, because I'm going to run out of RF if I don't find a better way of doing that. That's actually why I was thinking about making these capacitors. If I make some more capacitors, octetic capacitors, I can add another Stirling generator into the system below, and that'll give another 20,000 RF per tick, which gives me then 60,000 RF per tick, which may well not be enough. But at the moment I can't run any other form of power that's efficient enough. So where are we? So we're looking for, I was waiting for that thing, wasn't I? But I don't think I was just doing that. Gosh, I got lost today. Let me double check here. What's patterns that one? Oh, that was. Oh, yes, that's right. That's a piece of wood. Let's come along here. Actually, let's. Oh, in fact, it doesn't matter very much. I can basically put this pattern in here like this, and that's going to make the piece of wood. We'll clear it off like that. When it comes in, the 16k, and it'll be a few seconds yet. We'll put the rest of the recipe in here. But first of all, we need some more patterns, don't we? Well, actually, we don't need any patterns because we can reuse this one. But I should have some more patterns in here now. See, I've got 35 being made. So I can make those and just take a few out. So it'll basically keep a stock of 64 in there. Well, I think at the way things are going at the moment, we might as well do that, mightn't we? So how's that getting on with the 64k? No, it's not doing too badly. So the other thing I wanted to do is, see, this will be ticking away, making capacitors. Now, the next thing we're going to make to do the next level of capacitor, if I remember rightly, it was 10 capacitors plus 1 block of alloy. Now, the alloy is the hard bit. It's this one, 2 blocks of energetic alloy. The reason this is hard is we need a supply of energetic ingots, and the only way we can do those is where we can't use alloy smelters or casting table. Well, we could do it through the casting table, but we can do it through a metal former with some molten or liquid energetic alloy. And you'll notice there's a difference between these two, by the way. This is actually 12 times 12 gives you 144, and this is actually 9 times 12, which is sort of basically makes a little bit more sense, isn't it? So you could think of 12 as being 1 nugget. In fact, I think if I actually look at the uses of this, can I do that? We should be able to do a nugget. Can we do nuggets? No, we can't. Our recipes? No, maybe we can do it from this. Basically, we've got to do this. So the difficulty here is actually getting the right level of liquids in here. Liquid gold and liquid redstone. Liquid redstone we can't make, so we can't do it this way. That's the wrong recipe. Let's go back again and back again. So this is the one we've got to make, and it's the same thing. Basically, it's 48 millibuckets of gold. Oh, that's liquid gold again. I don't want that one, I want the other one. Ah, there's 2 pages here, look. Okay, 36. 25 destabilized redstone and 62 millibuckets of energized glowstone. So this is actually where it gets difficult. We can make this in bulk. by smelting these ingredients down. But the actual calculations are actually quite awkward. So for example, let's go to the system here and get out of the system what we've got for glowstone. In fact, in here basically there's nothing at the moment. In here this is empty but ready to be filled in. And up on the wall I've removed these, that's good. Now glowstone, let's have a look at that. Gold, nickel, fuel. Okay, good. So we haven't got any glowstone in here. So let's take one glowstone. And see how much this produces when it's put in the we'll put it in this, we'll have to put it in the induction crucible. That produces 250 millibuckets. Well, 62 doesn't divide, 250 doesn't divide by 62. Where has it gone to now? As you see, so that's going to be a bit awkward to actually get the right numbers for that. So that's what I was thinking about. So what we're going to have to do is to find a way of, I don't know, I just don't know how to do it. Unless it was 62.5, then it would work. Because that would be 125, that would actually be 4. So let's just see if that actually works. 4. So the other thing was gold. We got 1,000, but we only need 36. I think it's 36 gold. I don't know how I'm going to get 36 gold out of here, because you can't split it when you've got liquids anyway. We have a look. What was the calculation for that one again? Oh, if I go to the capacitor here, look for this one. So we actually need 2 blocks. Molten energetic. So 48 gold, 25 destabilized, and 62. So now 25 we'll get another, I think we'll get 250 from 1 redstone. And liquid gold will get 108. Which is also, doesn't quite go, because that's basically 9. This is 4 and 12s. The other's 9 12s. So that's not going to work quite exactly. And destabilized redstone and energized glowstone. Let's go and see what we get from 1. If we've got any in the system. Actually, I have to double check it. I've got any glowstone in the system. No. No. Good, I haven't got any glowstone in the system. And I think I've got, yes, I've got 20 capacity. Let's just take 1 redstone. Oh, got the redstone made. Let's start. They should be made in automatically anyway. There's a crafting recipe for those. They should just make them automatically, because there's a storage bus. I mean, wrong room. So here we go. 1 redstone. It's too fast, I didn't see what it was. Let's come back over here, because we've got to do that. Wrong redstone. So that gives me 100 millibuckets of destabilized redstone. Fantastic. Because that doesn't divide either. So it's an awkward thing, this, basically. So we can take, let's go to our fluid patterns. So what have we got here? That's molten iron. Have I got one for molten redstone? I don't see it actually. Gold I've got. Take the gold out. Glowstone. No. I'll just double check it actually. Just type glowstone in here. Nope. Nope. Okay. So we're going to have to make 2 more of these things. That's the recipe for that. And we haven't got any glass. Oh, brilliant. Everything's running out. So we need quartz glass. Oops. Try again. Oh. I think there might be a recipe for this. Let's just do 10. What was making quartz glass? This one. Nope. Oh, it's being used in this recipe here for doing patterns. So I'll have to put some quartz glass back into the system, which should actually it is a problem as it happens. We can import it. I think might be that will work. Right, we've got our 2 patterns now. So, no, 2 patterns, yes I do. So let's put glowstone in one and redstone in the other. I think selected, redstone. Turn this off by selecting glowstone, that one. So we've now got our 3 minerals or fluids. Let's come along here and just basically remove these 2 out of there and just put these 3 into here like that. And that should come into here and make, so it's already done as it happens. We've got gold, we've got 2 millibuckets of energized glowstone, and the redstone's already gone. Let's just take some more redstone and put another, let's put these 2 in here. Look at the, check this out. You see it's now got 200 in here and still 2 energized glowstone. That's the awkward bit. Basically you want to get rid of all of those little bits, and it's not so easy without doing it manually or setting up one of those mixers. And if I remember that rightly, that mix alloy mixer was quite expensive. Here we go. Oh, it's not too bad. Block of dash, block of iron, and a metal caster, which is a block of iron and a machine frame, which is actually not too expensive. I could make some of those, to be honest. And if I was going to do that, I'd have to do one for this and one for vibrant alloy. Yeah, because this one needs vibrant alloy, I think. It does too. So we need basically 10 of these, and this one requires 10. So basically we need 100 blocks of everything to make one of these. Just make one of these. It's a very, very expensive recipe. Power wise it's not too bad. That's one of the reasons I haven't been making them. I'm hoping I've been getting them as quest rewards because they are so expensive. Let's put these back. We don't need these now. So I should be able to find them next time I want one. I should be able to find these in here. And I wonder if this recipe's blocked. That one's okay, that's okay. Oh, this one actually I can get rid of now. Because, or we can put one. Can we put it in? Let's just take 1 block of wood. Oh. I wonder if that will actually, if I put this into this machine over here, it's where we actually created the 16K one. Will it get taken? No. Okay, so that's going to keep that one going. If I put it into the input bus here, will it get taken? Oh, it should do actually. That should sort it out. So let's just check that crafting recipe. Oh, indeed, it did work. Good, fantastic. So that was the way to clear that off, simply by doing that. So now we should have the 16K, shouldn't we? 16. We've got 116K. So then what we can now do, of course, is do the same thing. We can actually put this 16K down in here like that, and click that recipe. So that actually is the real recipe for 16K. The next one we can do is to actually knock this off here like this. Put 4 of these down, because I reckon that 4 of those is the recipe for a 32K. Let's get our block of wood out again. We'll probably want a wood. In fact, let's do it like this. Let's use this illumination one because it doesn't really matter what we use. Oh, and take this recipe I don't think we're going to be able to do this. And the reason I don't think we're going to be able to do it is probably got just too many resources. So we can actually put the 16K, actually the 16K once again, the other one, we could put this one in here like that, and this one, so we're actually making the 16K ones, we can put this into here like that. So we'd actually have the 1, 4 and 16 in this one. So now we can come along and craft an illumination wand, and I don't think it's going to work. Because I don't think we're going to, oops, what happened there? I think it just moved as I... Yeah. You'll see it needs more diamonds than I've got. And that's just to make 164K. So that's a bit bad, isn't it, really, if you think about it. I haven't even got enough Certis quartz seeds. Phosphorus, so that's less of a problem, we can sort that one out. Gold, less of a problem because we can just increase the capacity of the cache. But diamonds is a problem because at the moment we're actually doing diamonds at full speed. Because what we do, the diamonds are actually being processed over here. You'll see we're doing moon rock. Moon rock's the one that gives diamonds. Okay, so I'm stuck on that one for the time being. I hadn't realised it was going to use so much materials. I didn't realise it was using diamonds even. Of course it is, just engineering processes. Wow. What can I say? I'm not going to say, all I can say is I'm actually not happy with that. Oh, I've got 2 more of these. I can fill these up and then they stack better as well. These are the orange tanks, the middle ones which are coming from mobs. Now, there is something else that I discovered having done this. Let's come down there like that. When I thought about it, I thought annihilation plane, it was picking up that block. What happens if I come along here and stick it in front of the snowman here? Oh, get there, right? I can just put it on this face like that. And it's sitting in front. Now I thought, is it going to kill the snowman? This is all connected up, ready to go. And it's doing things. And what's it doing? Let's go and have a look at the snow in the system. Look at that. It's making snowballs like crazy. I think that's just awesome. So all I need to do now is to have a crafting recipe for those, to make those into actual snow, and then we can do our automation of our other bits just fine. In fact, I don't want to fill my system up with snowballs. So what I should do here is, I'm not sure exactly, probably have to use an emitter. Yes, that's the way to do it. Let's just break this. Okay, let's go and make an emitter. We need an emitter and a toggle bus as it happens. So let's have a look. What do we have to do for emitter? Oh, I don't have any in there, of course. It's this tiny thing over this. That's the fluid one. So I want the standard ME Level Emitter. So I shouldn't have too much difficulty doing that, but I reckon there are no calculation processors available at the moment. Let's just calculation processors. Let's craft one of these. And we also want an ME toggle bus. Which will be this one. Take this out of that. I was wondering if this is actually crafting. Oh yeah, it's going to work. That'll be however long that takes to do that. Toggle bus. No. Sorry, let's do it from here. That's 1 lever, 2 redstone, 2. those? No big deal. Got that already. Basically, I'm making these on demand. So there should be always 6 of the 4 of those stored in the system. So let's have a look for the emitter. Calculation processor hasn't done it yet. It might get pinched, that's the trouble. It's taking its time to do this one. I wonder. Let's cancel that off and let's try that again actually. Let's check that, because that shouldn't take too long. Oh, right, done it, good. Where's it gone to? Good, right, we've got one. So one of those plus redstone lever gives us a level emitter, fantastic. Okay, so what we can now do is come along here, put the level emitter onto the toggle bus. So for example, we can put a toggle bus down here. Like that. Try and get that right. And I can put a cable. I'm going to move this cable out of here because I don't want it to pick up the other one. Let's put this one down like that. Yeah, that'll do. We want the level emitter coming into this. Wrong way. I want it pointing into this thing here. So the way to do that, I suppose, is to come out here like this. No, maybe not. Maybe I need to move like this and go over here. So let's just move this one, remove this one, and then put the level emitter on here like that. Fantastic, that'll do the trick. But I'm not sure it's going to connect to that. So, oops. Didn't mean to do that. So let's click on this. Let's click on this one here. So basically, we need some snow. And we basically say when we got more than 1,000 snow, it's going to emit a level. And we should have more than 1,000 snow in the system already. Snowballs is what we're actually looking for, as opposed to snow. So on this level emitter now, if I put the snow in here like that, it should be emitting a signal, because there's, of course it's not going to emit it until it connects up. Actually, that's no problem. We can do it like this. I need to connect this into here like this, but I don't want it connecting to the toggle bus just yet. There we go, fantastic. So now if I put this, but it's not illuminated this toggle bus because it's not connected right, I need to remove this one here like this. Put the toggle bus on here, I think. Nope, still not worked. Oops. These things keep moving, pulling themselves in, so that I want that to emit onto this block here without connecting to here just yet. So let's just remove that one. Let's just remove the toggle bus here. And let's try that again. Let's put that down there like that, and then put the toggle bus on the end of this. Yeah, now it's lit up. Great. So that's so that would then enable this. So what I want to do is the other way around. Oops. Oh dear, oh dear. So what I want to do is I only want to signal when it's less than. And I think I need a inverter. No, that doesn't work. So 1,000, I want to emit a below. That's it. Simple as that. So now it's going to emit a signal when below. So that then, and they put that like that, it's not going to do that. So if I now take out, if I just change this actually, oops, I've done it again. So if I change this level emitter and make 2,000, Actually, let's do it by hundreds. You can just see it. If I turn off the control O, if I turn off the this, we just keep going up until it actually reaches there. Yeah, it's done it now. So we've got 1700. So the system should have more than 1700 snow in it. Or snowballs. Yeah, exactly 1700. Now we've got 1716. That's going to work nicely. And that is a really quite a useful trick. I have forgotten about it. I've never used the Annihilation plane before, because I never thought of anything to use it for. But there we have a very good way of making snow. So, of course, time's up again. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, learnt something and whatever, and I'll see you next time when we are definitely going to get on and do more stuff with the very expensive steel hulls. And so until then, bye for now.